What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Live Hangouts with me, Tahyira. I'm up before the alarm. Personally, been going through a lot of personal stuff. That's why I wasn't able to talk before. I had to cancel my mental health event that was 2 days ago. Family members that are dealing with personal medical stuff that I can't really talk about, but I have to deal with. Also dealing with my house that I live in had an issue. Thank God nothing happened, but electrical fires are real. Now that we've gone past that, I wanted to talk about what I ended up seeing on freaking Tuesday night. Like, I had to cancel my event, but I was basically waiting to hear about my family member. So my entire family sat around the table and happened to be the debate was on. So we just happened to all watch it. This is something that I put on Twitter yesterday. I wanted to read it here. Like, I wasn't able to meet on video yesterday, really. Where was it? Okay. I wrote it 15 hours ago on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. T***. Y'all see me? I said this after, stopping to think, reading all the stuff. I don't know. I already knew it was going to be a shit show. So I wasn't shocked in. It's just to see how low, I'm trying to see how low they're going to bring the bar of our professionalism, of whatever they set. How far they're going to bring that bar down. You know? Because I still remember them telling me and people that look like me, well, your hair is professional. It's unprofessional. Well, this nigga wears a suit and a fake tan, and he's the president of the United States. Does that make him a professional? I've always been stuck there. It's why people get away with fucking murder in this country, and never been with it. I put, is there a party based solely on skin color and race? I hope I wasn't blocking my mic just now. Is there a party based solely on skin color and race? Is there a party based wholly on group thought? American politics died when the war on white privilege started. We tried to tell you that this country wouldn't grow without minority empowerment. Not improvement, empowerment. It's a very important word. Now the white majority, and I put ... Well, should they speak for the rest of us? I put hashtag post debate thoughts. Both of these white dudes don't directly represent me or anyone in my community or my community, physically where I live here in Brooklyn or Los Angeles. Or my family members live in Fort Lauderdale and DC and Atlanta and Charlotte. Both of these white dudes don't directly represent my community, but they represent American politics. Then I miss the black guy a lot. Obama follows me on Twitter. You guys seen that. Other people said that about me already. So I always mention him when I talk about politics because he's the reason why I talk about politics, because of President Obama. I see a lot of people talking about still, I don't know if just because Donald Trump, making just in our country. We already understand. You don't need the media to tell you. You could just take in the information, And like I say, when the media gets caught up, because I run a media site too, right? So when people dump on the media, I'm the media is news, right? Social media, it's us sharing. So how are you dumping on something that obviously benefits you? We gotta make sense of shit. I understand propaganda and all these other things. We understand that if you went to high school in America, we learned about these things. We learned about World War II propaganda, anti-war propaganda during the Vietnam. We learn about things, We're not super just social media hack-tash community. Media is important because it's the way we get our facts. It's the way we get information. We're learning more so now why we need people to be that middleman to bring information from all sides, independent media, paid media, so that we can have a real conversation. That's why there's so many conversations and millions of podcasts in the United States, because we all have points of views. And we all have enough points of views to generate audiences from that point of view. That's the beauty of our country. And they're trying to bring it down to shit. It's already shit for some of us, the ones that look like me. Like I say, the only power you have in this country, you don't have money. Why do you think Beyonce and all them, I tell you all the time, why do you think they talk about voting? Because they understand. She may have 1 billion, she don't got mad of them. She's not competing with other people in the 1%. You ever seen the list of top 10 billionaires in our country? You see anybody look like you up there? That is enough for you to vote, bro. That is enough for you to vote. Wisen up. It's football season, NFL, all that shit. Any of them players own any shit? No. And if they want to own something, none of them have to come together. That just shows and tell you. It's like I always try to break it down to the hood shit, like adding up for a bag. Niggas trying to get a dime bag. How many people trying to smoke on it? Niggas putting up $2 and $3 or whatever. That's the same thing they're doing in the millions and possibly the billions just to have wealth together. You know? And these are the people who are already successful in our community. They're at the top of their crop. We have to vote. All of us as Black Americans. It's not I don't believe my vote count. You sound like a dumbass. Of course your vote counts. How would you know? Or because you don't see somebody count it? Don't get distracted by the nonsense. More so, see the nonsense as a reason why you should get involved. You know? It's not, I'm so over the, TT, I don't know how you care about politics. I don't care. But I care enough to let the rest of y'all know that voting is important. You understand? Post-debate, I mean, like I said, Joe Biden is not the person that I would have been like, oh my God, I would just want Joe Biden. But for right now, Joe Biden is better than Donald Trump. Just like last time, Hillary Clinton, though I don't agree with all her super predator policies, because I'm a criminal justice and Black Lives Matter activist, she was a better candidate than President Trump. You understand? That's like me having an option. Like we have an option and I picked an option because I understand not choosing is also an option. You know, there's not a box that you go and vote and say, I don't want to vote. No, not showing up and voting is how they say that. Pick a side, and we're trying to make it clear with you which one you should. Just going back to the things that I used to always find fascinating, like cult mindsets. I'm watching the Scientology thing with Liam Remini. I watch Waco. Even low-key, like Tiger King is like a cult type kind of thing. It's like you want people to think this way, and if they don't think this way, then you're gonna try to do something. You know what I mean? It's like you're still trying to curate a specific way of life, and it's based off one person, and everyone else has to like fall in line. I've been always in, like, how do one human being get to like have all these other human beings just like what is it? You know, I'm so free thought. I'm just like, how are you people doing it? Donald Trump is in a cult. You know, Donald Trump is in a cult. He's in a powerful cult because he has money. And he don't even have money. He has power. That's just so much to tell you guys too. You could be poor out here, and you can see he's like cash poor, and still appear to be professional and telling the truth. And that's enough for you to vote. You know what I mean? He's doing all of this shit just so he can push through people like him. He wants to create more people like him. Be white, be dumb, wear a suit, tell Black people what to do. Bitch, not in my America. Hopefully not in yours. Please vote on November 3rd. Send in your absentee ballot. I'm sending in mine to my grandma. I might make a video about it just so we have content for everything. And yeah, this is Live Hangouts Filing Solo. I'm Tahyira Savanna, and thanks for tuning in.